This video is going to show you how to navigate your tools and your layer panel. So these over here on the left-hand side are all of your tools. If you click on this double arrow that's at the top left of your screen underneath the Photoshop icon, if you click on that, then it will show you two different ways to organize your tools. I like mine to be in two different columns because it sections off the different tools in a really organized manner. So the top one, that's the top left, is the Move tool. This is a tool that you need to be clicked on in order to move any of the objects that are on your canvas. These three right here are all of your selection tools. These are really important and they are used to select an item in order to edit it or move it to another canvas or do whatever you would like for it to. If you click and hold on these different tools, it will actually pop up more tools that are underneath of them. These tools right here are going to edit. So these are to select, these are to edit. Also, these two right here, and those two also. These down here are kind of like your miscellaneous tools. You've got your text layer, your pen tool, which you won't use a whole lot until you get to graphic design. And you've got all of your different shapes too, and you can do custom shapes. These two things down here are your foreground color, which is the one on the top, and then your background color, which is the one on the back. In order to switch these very quickly, you can just hit this double arrow and they switch colors. Okay, so you've got your Move tool, your selection tools, then you have your editing tools, and then your miscellaneous tools down here. On the left-hand side is your layer panel, and when you have items open, so I'm going to open up my baby toes, and I get a new layer in my layer panel over here on the right. Right here is going to be some extra tools for you to use that you can either hide or you can have just sitting here on the side. This one right here is really important. It has the three rectangles on the side and the arrow pointing up to the top. That is your history button. So if you ever get to the point where you have messed up and you want to go back in your steps, you can go back in your steps up here, or you can just click on the original picture and it'll erase everything you've done to it and go back to the original picture. If these ever disappear on you, then you can just go to Window and you can click on History, or maybe it's your tool panel that has disappeared. You click on Window and go down here to Tools. If your layers disappear on you, you can just click on Layers. Sometimes that happens and that's okay, you can just turn it back on. Right here are your adjustments. So if you want to edit the picture, you can just click on one of these and we'll go through those later. We have your tool panel over here, your layer panel right here, your picture adjustments right here, your history, and then window just in case something disappears on you. And then these tools right here underneath of all of your file, edit, image, and so on, those are going to be specific to the tool that you are selected. So if we click on the rectangular marquee, it's going to be different than when you click on your spot healing brush or your brush. Any of these will change those tools up there.